Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, May 7th. And I am coming to you from New Hampshire, and I'm ready to get going on today's message. So, we start off with our oil of the week, which is Aromatouch. And this is the massage blend. And I put this one on my wrists, and I also make sure that I'm smelling it and really, really breathing it in. There's peppermint in here, which really opens up the lungs. And there's basil in here, which reduces cortisol levels. And cortisol levels keep us in that stressed state. So this is one of my favorites. I actually have a bottle in my car. I figure that it's really doing everyone a service if I have lowered cortisol levels in the car while driving. So anyway, highly recommend this. This blend will remind us about being strong, being supported in all of your endeavors. When we feel good, we feel strong. And it also helps to restore us and from when we've been feeling depleted, and reminds us that we can do it. We can do whatever needs to get done. And that really is the theme of today and of this week. So our first card from our Rebel Sacred Rebels card deck. I love this. This is my new one. It's so cool. Anyway, so bring it into form. So what this card and the whole reading today is about, bringing your dreams, your intuitions, your intentions, your goals, your yearnings, possibilities, bringing all of these into reality and actually taking the steps that need to be taken that we all know. We are now being called to actually do it and not continue having it stay in that dreamlike state. These manifestations or beginnings of manifestations need to come into fruition. It's super, super important. The world needs your creations in order to heal. They need my creations. So we need to be strong, reduce that cortisol, and just do it. Sorry, Melissa. Hi, it's Aromatouch for today. So, so this oil again supports us in terms of this idea of bringing our dreams and our thoughts, things that are creations, into reality. So, how do we do this? We really take these inspired ideas and we at least take the first step. You know what it is. You know already. Don't even ask me. You already know. So what's step number one? And take it. And then you'll be shown. You'll be continued to be shown what are these next steps. So what have you been thinking about? What have you been creating in your mind? What are these yearnings? What did you think about when you were a kid? What would you like to see when you walk into work or walk into a place? What do you see needs help that you're like, I should? That's the stuff. That's what the card is really asking us, or this is what the divine and spirit is asking us to do. Today and for this week, is to start bringing these dreams into reality. What I love about this card as well is that it says you must become free of this inspiration so that you can receive the next one. That like totally gave me the chills everywhere, because that next inspiration is waiting for you, and everything you need for these ideas and goals are going to be provided for you. And I don't know if any of you have felt this. I know some of you have, where you start doing something, like you decide, you know what, I'm going to go back to school, or I've always wanted to, whatever, take an art class. And you call up and you find out like it's all absolutely perfect. Like you have the amount of money, it's on a time and a day that you can do it. All of these things, like everything just lines up. And that's the universe and the divine helping us, constantly supporting and helping us. But we need to take that first step. So that's what we're all being called to do this week. So that was card number 1. Card number 2 is from Kuan Yin, and this one is the threshold. And so what this card says is you are crossing into a new life of empowerment, peace, spiritual service, and joy in your own soul. And so, of course, the first card is asking us to really step up. And then this card is confirming that as we're doing that, that we're entering into this time, a really beautiful time of peace and joy, but with empowerment and with service to the world. So that's exciting. This is really a sacred time. And so also what this card is reminding us is to really surround ourselves with people who love you, support you, are non-judgmental, who are taking these steps as well as you are. So, when you have that type of a life, things are much easier. When you have people who are in constant resistance, gosh, it makes things so challenging and difficult. So, so when you have that type of support, then you get this love-based reality, which is fun. So connect in with these ideas that you've already been having. You have these ideas; they're already in your dreams and in your heart and your soul, and so you are being called to do it this week. God, they keep repeating that. So please do it this week. Don't be concerned if any old fears or things come up. It's just some resistance. It's just some really BS in the background. So it's time to step into this threshold, step over the threshold, and move into this next part of your empowered life. Okay, third card of the week is I am the weaver of my reality. And so Spider, who's in this card, this moon card, the spider symbolizes an awakened creativity, determination, patience, and grace. And doesn't that just perfectly fit in with the last two cards? And is again offering so much support in all of us moving forward on the things that really stir our soul and bring us joy and happiness and give you tingles throughout your whole body. That is how I want to live every day. I'm getting there. So, and I'd love for you to be living every day that way. That's how we're going to heal our world. Final card of the week, Hawk, focus. So choose your, these animal cards are so like, they're so masculine, right? The other three cards are so obviously written by a female. It's hilarious. And then these are so obviously written by a man. It's just such the divine masculine coming through. And the others are the divine feminine, which is fun. But anyway, I always just feel a little bit like, okay, I've got to straighten up like I'm saluting him. But anyway, the hawk is about focus. Choose your priorities and eliminate distractions. You will then get all the support that you need in terms of fulfilling these beautiful dreams and goals that you have that are right like on the tip of your tongue. So reminder for boundaries and self-care. Once you start to go to work on this priority in your life, it will all start to flow. But we really need those boundaries, eliminating distractions, and then also self-care. So really, as you are producing and focusing, take care of yourself every day. And this is one beautiful way, is to really check in once a week and get a message from the divine. That is a beautiful way of doing it. So I so appreciate all of you being here, and I hope you have a beautiful week. And I can't wait to see how much better our world is a week from now, after all of us have started to take steps to manifest our dreams and desires. Love you all. Have a great week. See you next week. Thank you, Shannon.